Carrie, Tanya, Logan, Drew, Tiffany, and Nina. Thanks so much for your efforts.
Well, you might have thought you got rid of me, but I am back, taking over for Vooligen on host. Thank you very much, Vooligen. And we'll be getting these donations going. We had $50 from Shugart County. I've been watching AGDQ and SGDQ for a few years now. I love the work you guys do. Hope you continue to put these events on for many years. Save the animals. We have $20 from Picardo Emilio. $20. Love the game. Soundtrack. Well, I hope you love the soundtrack because that was definitely something very special. And the cause. Keep up the good work. We have $100 from Valancourt. Keep up the great work. And that's it. $50 from Mr. Y. Wow. Don't know which is better, the phenomenal runs or that I am the wind sway. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever thought of games done quick is an absolute genius. Glad to watch and support a good cause. P.S. If the animals are saved, let them eat cake. It's delicious. We have $20 for the upcoming run. The man, the myth, the beard. Had to show support for my boy Dragon Dark. Although Castlevania Julius All Bosses may be a short category, it isn't short on crazy movement and speed tricks. Put this one to changing Doom Guy to Twitch Doom Guy during Dime's
game audio
Siphon. That is a tongue twister right there. Thank you, Metric. We have $30 from Meggers. Hey guys, I've been watching GDQs for years, and the reason I've finally donated is because of the riveting duet at the end of the Symphony of the Night run. Keep at it, guys. Thank you, Meggers. That's one to my heart right there. $25 from Bebop. What is a man? I can't tell, because you're all moving fast, too fast for me to see. Never played Soten as a kid, but I watched my mom play it, so this one's for her. Love you, Mom. We have $10 from McDonald. AGDQ and SGDQ are some of my favorite events on the internet. It's not every day you get to feel such positivity and camaraderie online. But we all know that the most important thing is saving frames. So forget the animals. $20 from Anonymous. Hey there, really excited to finally be able to donate to this great cause and tell all of you speedrunners that you're amazing. Keep up the great work. It looks like we're just about ready for this Julius All Bosses.
Alright, so this is Julius All Bosses. This will be on hard mode because it was donated in. It's a fairly short run, and Name Boss did not troll this time. And I'm primarily going to let these two do the talking because there's a lot of movement.
This is a very execution-heavy run,
yeah, and
definitely.
Commentating it while doing is like near impossible.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, and go.
So yeah, the main speed tech is kicking, as I'm sure you'll see. Makes a lovely sound.
Yeah, so Julius actually gets to do something that not a lot of other Castlevania characters get to do, which is dive kick off a single jump. So it's even quicker than the traditional like double jump dive kicking you might see in other games of this type.
And the jump kick physics are so nuts. Like you can jump kick off of enemies, candles, and just keep. It's kind of like a combo almost.
Yeah.
In a fighting game or something.
And you can just see how overpowered this character can be. Like his backdash has invincibility through everything, except when you end on an enemy, of course. He was able to actually get a dash out of loading doors.
Yeah,
so he
that
gets kind of
helps.
a head start in each area.
Yeah. You also might be wondering why we're taking this weird route.
Yeah, this is not the first boss of the game, by
Yeah,
the way.
we're going to do the first boss third. So, the reason we do this route, it mostly has to do, we want to get to Manticore as soon as possible for reasons that will be made clear in a bit. But we won't be doing him first. We have to do Great Armor first just because of movement purposes. It's just,
Yeah.
it would cost way too
And
much
then
time.
kind of putting together the warps, too.
Yeah. But it would just cost way too much time movement-wise to do Manticore and then Great Armor.
Yeah, I think Dragon Dark. Wow, nice play, Medusa Head.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Medusa Heads in all the Egomanias are extremely random compared to Classic. So
So
they
this part-
sometimes just do things.
This part
Yeah.
right here we thought was really hard because you have to chain dashes
Let's
to
see
go
that.
through the
Wow.
waterfall, and we thought it was like this really precise frame window that you had to do the second dash, but it turns out you can just hold down the button, so it's all cool.
Yeah, I remember a while ago they used to actually wait for the boat to give them a pattern going right instead of left.
Yeah. So the differences between normal and hard are all in like the numbers that enemies do to you and that you do to the enemies. That's pretty much it. So yeah. The other thing we didn't talk about is the really big uppercut, which goes really, really high upwards and is really fast. It's basically the
Yeah.
upwards kick version of
And
the kick.
if I remember right, Julius in this game is supposed to be like 55 years old.
Yeah, I think so.
He moves pretty well for that.
So here we see the first boss, and it's the first use of the 4 sub-weapons. The Holy Water, which is what he used at first, is kind of like the weak but fast weapon. And it also goes on the floor, so it's only really good for enemies that are on the floor.
Yeah.
And he also used the big Holy Cross, which takes a lot of your MP gauge, as you probably saw, but does a ton of damage and is really
Yeah.
fast. And has a really big hitbox, too.
Every time he grabs a boss orb, he actually gets stat ups, which is another thing that helps out the boss route optimization.
Yeah, yeah. Which, well, it's only attack and defense, I think, because you don't get an HP
Yeah, but
boost.
attack's huge.
Yeah, yeah. Like, that's really all that matters.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go to Manticore. And Manticore is actually fairly complicated because it's the only glitch we're going to do in this run. It's called the double orb glitch. So basically the way it works is Manticore has one big HP pool of 800 HP, but there's 2 different spots you can hit him from. You can hit him on his body or the tail, and they both drain from the same HP pool. So if you deliver the final blow to both the head and the tail at the same time, he'll drop 2 orbs. And as Rom said, you get a level up per orb, so we'll get 2 level ups, like a glitchy level up we're not supposed to, and it saves maybe like 30 seconds over the course of this whole run. It's really, really cool.
Yeah,
but
level
it's-
ups are huge. Like,
Yeah.
even in hard mode, you even fight 2 bosses before the final one, even though you can kind of just go straight to the final one.
Yeah.
Just because that's how big of a damage difference it
Let's
makes.
even get it here. He has to bait out the tail attack and deliver the final blow with the whip. Wow.
Tail, please.
Hello?
There we go.
Okay.
That should work.
That should have gotten it.
No?
Yeah, it did.
It did?
Yep, got it.
Yeah, got it.
Nice.
Nice.
That just gave me 2 level ups instead of the 1 we normally get. So
Yeah.
that's going to make a huge difference over the rest of the run.
Yeah. If you don't do that, you have to do like completely different strats against all the bosses, and it's pretty ugly. So it's really good that he got it. So now we're actually going to go do the first boss.
Boss.
Yeah.
Boss, yeah.
It's pretty cute that you call him that, but
Gotta include him.
see, this is like a Soten boss fight coming up.
Yeah. Hi, boss. Bye, boss.
Yeah, if we have any donations, we got a couple minutes here probably to
Yeah,
read
yeah,
some.
it's just downtime.
Got it. We have $5 from Reign of Soten. Glad to see you there, Sir Dark. Glad that nothing got in the way of getting you there.
Liar. Okay, that's not the button I hit.
We have $30 from Hill. My third donation. This marathon has twisted my soul and made me its slave. Though perhaps the same could be said of all good causes with awesome gamers. You guys are the wind. Keep it up and kill those animals. Mankind ill needs frame stealers such as them.
Sorry to interrupt real quick, but that ghost dancer room is impossible.
Just actually impossible.
Yeah, you witnessed the impossible. Also, we're coming up on the next boss, so I'll talk about the other two sub-weapons I didn't mention. The first is the Boomerang Cross, which is a classic Castlevania weapon. It's kind of like the medium one. It does reasonably fast damage and is kind of like medium power. And then there's the axe, which we'll be seeing on the next fight. You're good for donations for now.
All right. $10 from Chandrazel. Amazing Castlevania race. Hype for all the block. We have $50 from Nathan Grave. Keep up the good work and thank you for singing I Am the Wind.
Nice name.
You are
Circle
welcome.
of the Moon in a GDQ win.
And we have $5 from Daniel. This is actually someone I went to college with. This donation is for Dasabro's beautiful singing voice. Thank you.
This part's awful. The platforming is so hard to do. There's a cool strat coming up though. We'll whip that one through the floor.
Okay, whip. Just didn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, this boss route is like definitely not the first thing you'd think of if you're just trying to route all bosses in your head. I think Dragon Dark took like years doing different things and messing with it before
Yeah.
he found one that was technically the fastest.
Yeah. And Dragon Dark's been running this for like 11 years, I think.
Yeah, he's played it a few times.
So yeah, the three-face fight. You saw the axe. I think that's the first use of it. It's kind of like the powerful but slow weapon. And it goes in a nice arc. And it might look like you cannot...
Oh!
Nice dodge.
Never seen him
Wow.
do that before.
Yeah. It should be
Where's
fine.
my axe?
Yeah. So yeah, you can't get... I'm sorry. I'll let you finish.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
I've never had to fight him like this before.
That was nice improv.
It's a really nice looking run until something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Which is everything.
So coming up in the room after, this one, there are some witches, and like 5 days ago, or not, the room after this one, or the room after the room after this
Some
one.
room coming up.
Yeah, some room coming. Okay. So these witches, if they hit you on the same frame you hit the door, you'll soft lock. And like we said, Dragon Dark's been playing this game for 11 years. He found out about it 5 days ago. So
Yeah.
and it happened to him twice in one night after it not happening for 11 years. So cool game. He made a backup save in case it happened here, but
Okay.
Yeah, so this is actually the final area of the game, but it's mostly just because the warp's on the way here.
yeah. In the very beginning, we entered and exited a warp room really quick. We forgot to mention that. But yeah. So yeah. You're probably good for donations for like a minute.
All right. We have $10 from Megazo T. Hey, third-year watcher, first-time donor. Love me some Castlevania, so I had to donate. Hello? Also, though the animals are representations in a game, the frames you save are real. Kill them. We have $10 from Kyle. Love that this is going towards a great cause. It's all about them food chains and all the animals.
So in the Legion fight coming up, the fight's pretty simple. It's just three. He's weak to Holy, and the cross weapons have the Holy element attached to them, so he gets pretty destroyed. It's just 3 crosses and then some boomerangs. But the thing that's really important is inside of this nice ball of corpses, there's this cage that's rotating, and the boss can. The cage will only drop to the ground when when the cage, like the bars of the cage, are facing vertically. So you can lose like a second or two if you have to wait for the cage to rotate. So like this should be fine. Yeah, you can see like.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we got the.
Legion quick kill. That never happens.
Yeah, that was pretty smooth.
That's a frame perfect death on
A
him.
good variety of the.
I know
never
this part
happens.
is. I know this part. Yeah.
Yeah, worth it definitely.
Yeah.
Why can I never get that in a good run?
So I know these couple of rooms are Dragon Dark's least favorite. They're pretty bad.
I mean, I hate to break it to you, this is actually a pretty good run compared to how most people would play.
Yeah, you're probably gonna
Oh,
beat.
I know.
You're probably gonna beat my PB. So the next area coming up, the arena, is my personal least favorite. But yeah.
The first room is
Yeah, the first room.
really bad.
Yeah, this
Well,
area has like so many
This is
enemies.
the
It's
worst room in
crazy.
the game.
A little slow, but I'll take it.
Yeah, not falling is really all you can, more than you can ask for.
We have $50 from Tyler. Keep killing it, dudes and dudettes. Great game, great cause. Hope the best for all.
Alright, that was a really solid arena.
Yeah.
So the boss coming up below is really cool. It's
No, it's Bat Company.
Oh yeah,
Hello?
the bat. The bat's name is Balor. Hi, Balor. Oh dang. Rated T for teen.
Was it actually?
I don't.
wouldn't be
think,
surprised.
I think so. I don't know.
It's just because of all the anime.
Might be like E10. Okay, whatever. So this is the first place where we see kicking. So yeah, if you can just get above an enemy and there's a ceiling, you can just keep down kicking them and it does a lot of damage. We'll be seeing that here, maybe on death, depending on the pattern, and on the final boss.
So if you think Julius looks cool in this game, the sequel is coming up
Yeah.
next, and I mean, I'm not trying to hint anything, but you should donate for Julius.
You know, speaking of that, a lot of people just did. We have 1,266 for Julius and 823 for Soma.
You made the right choice.
But if
But if you
don't-
want to make the wrong choice, it's still available.
I will say Soma is a much glitchier run. I'm actually doing a glitchless run of Julius if we
So-
do it, but it's just really fun.
Where did this just
and
take?
lots of
What?
heavy. What?
I hit it twice, and it took me 3.
Well, the game disagrees.
The game is dumb. But if you donate for Soma, Rom said, and I quote, there will be a greater chance that I PB. So if you want to see a world record live on
okay,
stream.
so there is both a greater chance that I PB and a greater chance that we don't finish the run.
Okay, anyway. Anyway, this is the wrecking ball. You knock it back and forth and it's cool.
It's why can this not be skipped?
I have a $50 bounty. If anybody can find a way to skip that and have it be faster.
I'll pitch
just-
in another like 75 grand.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Please don't take that seriously.
Yeah. No, my $50 thing is serious, though. I really want that. So you can go over this guy and he did it. Nice. So the death fight is pretty cool.
This is one of the hardest fights anyone's first time casually playing the game.
Yeah.
I remember dying here like a gazillion times.
For Dragon Dark, and I guess I've worked out a lot of strats to make it more consistent. I mostly run normal mode because it's the actual speed run. But yeah, I've worked on a lot of normal mode strats for
Nice
death.
pattern.
Yeah, that was really good.
No, that was terrible.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
He gave me the dash.
You
first.
weren't looking. What else do you have to look at?
I don't know. I'm just trying to not be dumb.
I don't want him to do those dashes because I can't get as many hits on him.
I'm used to normal mode. That's my excuse. But that's
What-
a bad
what
pat-
mode?
Normal. The good
Hey,
mode.
excuse me? I don't think I heard you correctly. I don't
The
think
actual
there's-
speedrun mode.
I don't think that exists in this game.
But yeah, just the final boss left. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Death is actually a much earlier boss than like the natural route for this game, which is what makes him like way harder than all the stuff up to that point.
Sorry. Okay. So phase 1, it's just, he has 3 phases. You can 3-cycle this one.
Yeah, so actually another thing with those level ups is I think you get extra MP, am I right?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Well,
It's just attacking defense.
I don't remember seeing that cross used that much on the first phase before, so I thought maybe you got an extra one. But
Yeah, you have enough for 3 crosses and then like a few sub
yeah,
weapons.
short hopping and going back and forth is way harder than he just made it look. Like,
So here,
that takes so much
get ready on
practice.
time.
Oh yeah, after
I'm
this
going to do
guy
the fun
does.
strat.
Yeah,
by the
you
way.
can kick him. This is technically slower, but we can kick him to death.
It's slower on hard mode. On normal mode, it's actually
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
speed. But on hard mode, I
That's
can
crazy.
just do... Oh, get up there, Julius. The problem is I can't kick too fast. Uh-oh. Get over there. Wow, this guy. I'm going to wait over here.
He's
Just
got
get the laser.
pretty good strats, honestly.
Yeah, these are the strats.
I keep
All right,
time,
time.
by the way.
Oh, you can do
Fast.
it. Yeah, there you go. Forgot we got
You didn't
this
press
thing
it.
up
You
here.
double tapped
yeah.
it. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
It was a good run.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like beats everyone else's PB in the game.
I don't
right?
have a hard mode PB, so
Okay.
my normal mode PB is 1520, but whatever, you know.
Yeah, that.
I'll take it for a
What's your
marathon run.
hard mode record? 1437 or something? Like that?
That's certain.
Real time, it's 1448.
Oh, okay.
In game, it's
Oh,
14,
in-game, that's what I was thinking of.
1416.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then the normal road record, which you got like right before the event. What was it?
1349 in game. I don't remember real time at this moment.
I think it's like, I don't know, whatever. Good run.
it was.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll take this.
Bottom line,
It
good
could have been
run.
way worse.
Fun game. You should play it if you haven't.
Yeah, Julius mode.
Up
It's
next, this guy with more
yeah.
Julius.
More
the sequel.
Julius. Well, a little bit of Julius.
1 minute of Julius.
Some Julius. You get
get-
to see what happened to him a year after this game.
Yeah, literally like a year after this game is when Dawn of Sorrow takes place. So, according to
Stay
the,
tuned for the
yeah.
epic conclusion. Well,
That's all I got.
sorry of sorrow.
We have a number of donations here. We have $50 from Super Snake. Loving the Castlevania runs and happy to support a great cause. Keep up the great work, guys. Also, the beautiful singing brought me to tears.